Missions has just really always been on my heart ever since I was little. It started when I was, I think, 9 years old, and there was a missions trip for 10 to 12-year-olds at my church, and my older brother was going on the trip, and I just felt really strongly that I was supposed to go on this trip. It was to Mexico. And at first they told me I was too young to go, and I ended up drawing this picture that I gave to my parents that they still have to this day. And it was just of my brother and I in this crowd of people. And people were just weeping in the presence and getting saved. And my brother and I were just praising and worshiping in the forefront. And I just wrote in really big letters, "They need Jesus and I have to go."
We are going to the Swahili coast of southern Tanzania, and we're going to be going under an organization called African Inland Mission. When I got saved at 30, I was thrust into a mission environment, and the opportunity presented itself for me to go to Kenya, Africa. And so through a lot of prayer and fasting, I made the decision to go to Africa, and the Lord provided every step of the way. And when I got there and landed, something completely switched in my heart. What grabbed me more than anything else was the fact that there's so many people that are unsaved.
Tanzania kind of caught us both by surprise because we knew we had a heart for Africa, and we knew it was Eastern Africa that we both really seemed to gravitate towards. And then we read about Kilwa Masoko with Tanzania, and something just registered in us. And I think one of the main things was, for one, no one wanted to go on this trip yet. No one was in this group. No one had ever been to this location. And we really liked that it was focused on Muslim ministry. In the description it said they are demonstrably resistant to the gospel. Yeah. And our heart has always been that we want to go where no one else wants to go. We want to go to the darkest places.
We've always told God that no matter where He wanted us to go, no matter what He wanted us to do, we promised Him that we would say yes. Just a 3-letter word. It's a simple word, and the word's yes. And so we said, yes, God, we'll go wherever, whenever, whatever You want us to do, we're all in. And that place is Kilwa Masoko. That place is a dark place, and we promised each other that we would say yes to those dark places that no one else wanted to go.
We're going solely because they're God's kids, and He wants them to know Him.
Everything that we do is for God's glory. It's for His purpose. It's to expand the kingdom. It's ultimately to bring souls to heaven, and that's the whole goal.
It'll be interesting to see how God leads and the needs that we'll fill, and how He'll open doors for us to get involved in the community that we might not have any idea what that looks like yet, and that's okay.
The very first conversation we ever had was about Africa, and it's amazing. We never in a million years could have ever dreamed that God was gonna bring two people together from such different backgrounds and from so many miles apart, and then send us to a country together as a married couple to minister to people.
It's His call, it's His plan. So we just trust that it's gonna be good, and we're just excited.